In the glamorous yet turbulent world of celebrity life, one night can change everything. And that's exactly what happened when Yaman was spotted during a mysterious night out that has since become the talk of tabloids, fans, and the entire entertainment industry. Love, scandal, and glamour collided in ways no one expected, leaving behind rumors, heartbreak, and shocking revelations. The question everyone is asking is simple: what really happened that night, and why is it sending shockwaves across social media? The evening began like any other in the life of an international star. Yaman, known for his breathtaking looks, undeniable charisma, and fiery presence, was expected at an exclusive event in the heart of Italy. Paparazzi cameras were ready, fans had already gathered outside, and the spotlight was firmly on him. As he arrived, the flashbulbs lit up the night, capturing every angle of his tailored suit, his confident walk, and his trademark intense gaze. To most observers, it seemed like just another glamorous night. But behind the surface, something much more dramatic was unfolding. According to eyewitnesses, Ken did not arrive alone. Whispers quickly spread through the crowd that he had been seen earlier dining with someone who was definitely not part of his usual entourage. A woman, elegant and mysterious, accompanied him discreetly. Some claimed it was a longtime friend, others insisted it was a new flame, but the secrecy of their movements only fueled speculation. When photos surfaced of the two slipping into a private corner of the venue, the internet exploded. The whispers grew louder when fans noticed Demet Özdemir's subtle activity online that same night. A cryptic post with a broken heart emoji and a caption about truths always coming out was enough to set the fandom ablaze. Could it have been a reaction to Cannes' night out? Was there still a hidden connection between them that made the timing more than coincidence? Inside the event, things only became more scandalous. Reports say Ken was the center of attention, but not just for his charm or his fame. He was seen laughing intimately with his companion, exchanging glances that were impossible to ignore. For many fans, it felt like watching a private romance unfold under the harsh glare of public lights. Some described the atmosphere as electric, others as tense, but everyone agreed, something unforgettable happened that night. As the hours passed, paparazzi waited outside, hoping to capture the exit. And when Ken finally left, the images captured were enough to spark an international frenzy. The mysterious woman was close by, shielding her face, while Ken appeared protective, guiding her away from the chaos of flashing cameras. That single photograph became the headline of the week: Love or Scandal? Yaman's secret night out revealed. The reaction was instant. Fans of Ken flooded social media, some defending him fiercely, others expressing heartbreak. Hashtags trended within hours, hashtag Yaman night out, hashtag scandal shock, and even hashtag where is Demet. For those who still believed in Ken and Demet's unresolved story, this was more than gossip, it was a betrayal. For others, it was proof that Ken's life, just like his on-screen roles, would always be filled with passion and unpredictability. Meanwhile, Ken himself remained silent. No statements, no clarifications, just carefully curated photos on his social media, strong, solitary images of him working, training, and moving forward. But silence, as fans know, often speaks louder than words. His refusal to address the rumors has only deepened the mystery, leaving the world to fill in the gaps with their own narratives. What really happened that night? Was it love? Was it scandal? Or was it simply another glamorous evening misunderstood by a world obsessed with his every move? The truth may never be fully revealed, but one thing is certain: Yaman's night out will be remembered as one of the most shocking and talked about moments of his career. A single night that blended love, glamour, and scandal into a story too irresistible to ignore. And as the dust settles, one question lingers in the hearts of fans everywhere: if Demet's post was really about him, does this mean the story between Ken and Demet is truly over, or is it only just beginning? What made that night even more shocking was not just the photographs or the cryptic posts, it was the atmosphere that lingered long after the event ended. The image of Ken walking into the night with someone by his side created waves far bigger than anyone could have anticipated. For fans, it wasn't simply about a companion, it was about what that companion represented. Was this the beginning of a new chapter in Yaman's life? Or was it evidence of a hidden story that had been unfolding quietly, away from the public eye? Insiders who attended the event claimed the chemistry between Can and his companion was undeniable. They described glances that spoke volumes, subtle touches that did not go unnoticed, and an energy that made it impossible to look away. While some argue it was simply the natural charm of Yaman, the same magnetism that has captivated audiences worldwide, others believe it was more personal, more intimate, and perhaps even forbidden. The scandal intensified when Italian media outlets picked up the story. Newspapers printed bold headlines, gossip shows dedicated entire segments, and journalists speculated about the identity of the mysterious woman. Some claimed she was connected to the entertainment industry, while others suggested she was part of Can's new circle of friends in Rome. Every detail, from her hairstyle to her jewelry, was analyzed as fans tried desperately to piece together her identity. Meanwhile, Demet Özdemir's silence became its own statement. For years, she has been linked to Can, her name tied to his in headlines and fan fantasies alike. Her cryptic post on social media, though never directly naming him, was enough to convince many that she was watching closely. Could it have been jealousy? Disappointment? Or simply a clever way to stir curiosity without saying too much? The ambiguity only fueled the fire. And then there was Stefano, Sarah Bluma's husband, who had already made headlines weeks earlier with his accusations about Can. His name began trending again as fans speculated whether this night out was connected to the drama involving Sarah. Could the mysterious woman have been linked to that story as well? The overlapping narratives created a tangled web of gossip so complex that even seasoned tabloids struggled to keep up. Through it all, Can's image only grew larger. To some, he became the symbol of passion untamed, a man who lived as boldly in his private life as he did on screen. To others, he was reckless, a heartbreaker who left emotions shattered in his wake. But one truth remained: everyone was talking about him. His night out became more than an evening of glamour, it became a cultural moment, dissected and debated across countries and languages. And perhaps that is the essence of Yaman's allure. He doesn't need to confirm or deny, to explain or justify. His silence leaves room for speculation, and speculation keeps his name alive in every conversation. Fans may never know the full truth of what happened that night, but the mystery itself is part of the story. Because sometimes, it isn't the answers that make a legend, it's the questions. As the weeks pass, the memory of that night refuses to fade. Paparazzi still chase his every move, fans still ask the same questions, and the gossip world still clings to the image of him leaving with someone new. Love, scandal, and glamour merged into one unforgettable night, and the shockwaves are still being felt. And while the truth may never be fully revealed, one thing is certain: that night will forever remain one of the most iconic, controversial, and unforgettable moments in Yaman's extraordinary journey.